So today is gonna be a nighttime vlog, and as it just so happens to be drizzling, I also wanted to talk about just some quick housekeeping things, suggestions about driving in the rain, not riding, just driving. And I think that just preludes to what I wanted to say first and foremost, and that is, first and foremost, be aware of the riders that are commuting on the roads with you while it rains. And I'm saying that because I have also been a rider. When I'm on my two-wheeler in the rain, while I wouldn't say I get panicky, I do get a bit anxious about whether my destination there will be more rain, where it'll be dry, where I am trying to go, how busy the road is going to be, will I get soaked, do I have a raincoat or not. And so something that I've seen on many occasions motorcyclists do when it rains is they tend to hurry up, and not in a particularly bad way or so. Like, I understand that you would want to stay as dry as possible in the rain, but there are times when I don't know what this micro is doing, but there are times when their haste kind of jeopardizes everyone's safety. But again, I, in a humane perspective, understand that it's done such that people want to stay dry and they don't want to get wet. So yeah, very understandable situation. But again, that's what I mean by when you are a driver in a car cocooned by a roof on top, then you need to be able to understand the haste that motorcyclists have, especially in these rainy, wet conditions, and that you should just keep an eye out for them. Like, make sure you're looking around to see if there is anyone around you who looks like they're in a bit of a haste or not. And so as a result of all of that, I think it's very good as a four-wheel driver to just keep in mind. Anyway, other than that though, rain driving means you just have to be more careful and aware of your more slippery surfaces. I know it's not like driving on ice by any chance when you drive on a pitched road with water downpour. However, it does mean that conditions are a lot more slipperier, in the sense, if you are at speed, you're turning, your tires might slip, and as a result, the thing about tires is that you need to understand your tires are the only patch that connects you from the car to the road. Like, there's nothing else of the car that touches it. And so the moment that patch loses grip, it means that you don't have control of your vehicle in these rainy conditions. So while braking, losing grip, while turning, losing grip, those are all like situations that can happen in the rain, especially when you pick up speed. And the other thing that I wanted to mention about was visibility. Visibility goes down the more it downpours. Like, I know that's Captain Obvious talking, but the worse the rain, the worse the visibility. And why isn't this guy giving a side light? And on top of that, your judgment of the road also worsens. And by your judgment of the road, I mean your perception on how things are upcoming, approaching, behind you, or to your sides. Let me also add on to the fact that driving at night in the rain means you are going to get a lot of refraction, a lot of reflected light into your eyes from different multiple sources. It's already as bad as it is with like a lot of high headlight problem in Kathmandu, but with the rain, every single water droplet out there suddenly acts as a form of mirror, in the sense there will be more reflected light out there. And so as a result of this, everything just becomes a lot more blurry and hazier, and there'll just be glare at your eye from multiple angles, which will again obstruct your field of vision. And so that's again something that I really want to stress. Glare during heavy rainfall, if you're traveling in speeds over 40 to 60 kilometers per hour, is really bad and can take your attention away from something that's urgently needed right in front of you. So yeah, make sure you keep in mind that too. And the final thing I wanted to add about some safety tips for, like, oh look, I'm in a different part of the city and it's dry as bones here. Just back when I was in Lazimpat compared to Balwata area, it started to rain there. Anyway, so the last thing I wanted to put out was just your vehicle awareness should go up. I know I stress that vehicle awareness should be high at all times, but especially when it rains, I feel like it should be a bit higher, because you just have to be aware of not just what you're doing, but also what others are doing. And as I mentioned earlier in the video about two-wheelers becoming more anxious and more impatient on the roads, just hasty on the roads, this definitely means that you, in a defensive driving sort of manner, should also definitely just keep your eyes out and ears out. And so anything like loud music or a lot of distracted driving, or you're looking at the phone and things, is definitely a no-no. Anyway, drop me a comment down below if I missed out on anything, or if you have other more safety tips about driving in the rain. And I'll see you on the next vlog.